I'm going to do a quick hive inspection. Uh, Everybody knows this colony. It's the colony that could, I guess. You know, once we relieve the stressors on the colony, and I'm trying to put my glove on if you're wondering why I'm doing craziness here. But trying to get this glove on, and we're going to look. Matter of fact, let me just set y'all right here against the bucket while I fix my gloves. So go ahead and put the Apimon gloves on. They're pretty good. Hey Steve, good to see you. So we're gonna check this colony. Uh, we're gonna check the colony, guys. This one. If I can get my phone to spin around, we're gonna check the Appy Tablet colony. It's been about a month now. Let's see what we got. I know I actually took one frame of brood out the other day. So I took one frame of brood out. We're gonna pop that off. And it's a little cool today. Hey Stone River, good to see you. And we're gonna see how pissed I can get them. Not too bad. I mean, I popped this pretty hard. Ugh. So inner cover, got some bees, but look at this. Look at this, guys. So still got some Appy Tablet in there. So it's not all the way gone. You can see it's breaking up and whatnot, but this colony, if you go back to the original video, was not 10 frames of bees, guys. It was nowhere near 10 frames of bees. And now, sure looking like it. What I did is I took one of these frames out of brood and I put it in a box down there. So I've actually robbed one frame out of this. Let me grab my bucket. Let me grab my bucket here, guys. My stool, if you will. And we're gonna set my stool up behind the colony, and we're gonna get some bees riled up when I make some movements here. So, if you've been following this colony, no larvae, nothing. I'm gonna set you guys over here real quick. Against the bucket. Sorry. Just trying to see what we got here. Let's push that apart a little bit. Come on, ladies. Out of the way. No smushy of the bees. I think I still got one. Oh, that's heavy. That's a heavy frame. For that, there ain't that much comb on it. Some drone brood. Not that much comb down here. Some brood they're backfilling. And I got honey. What do we got? They're backfilling this side too. It's been a little cold. I can check the tray. It'll be hard to see, but I'm sure they are. Now this colony was pretty broodless when I started this whole process, so they probably dropped everything they had, or a good bit of them, in the beginning because of the being broodless. They're, the mites got to go down in the cells to reproduce, and look at that. some wax. I see some little wax pieces on the back of them a little bit. On a few of them. Little bits of wax. But they're backfilling. Still plenty of brood to hatch out. So really kind of, look at that, guys. Look at the brood. Really, really good. That's a slab, guys. And if you haven't watched the video series, I mean, it really, these bees have done a total about face. So I think these bees will stop getting feed. I'm gonna stop feeding these girls because they're starting to maybe backfill a little too much. Here, take that over there. They've got this thing welded down. But this was nowhere near this strong. If you go back to that first video, you'll see what I'm talking about. There was nowhere near these amount of bees in here. And guys, they're still, let me see if I can show you. You can see the white comb they're drawing out there and storing. And there's a little patch of brood left there. Really doing quite well. Look at the comb. They're just drawing comb like crazy over here. There's some more brood. Look at that little brood pattern. The next one, she's kind of moving down the box. So it's kind of amazing that one product does this much. I mean, they look healthy. They're not mad, guys. These bees don't look mad to you, do they? I mean, you look at the first one, the demeanor of the bees. This has got a lot of, it's got brood, but it's got a bunch of syrup in it. And there's syrup on this side. So they're definitely packing it in. So we're gonna do away with feeding these bees anymore. They're not gonna get any more for what they've got. But they really came alive, guys. It's hard to explain without going back and watching the video. They look really good. More than that, the demeanor change of these bees, how calm they've gotten. You know, they have really done good over the last month. I mean, I really thought this colony was going to die to begin with, but they're just happy bees, and they're working and you know, doing what they need to do. I mean, I couldn't be more happy with the way this is going. And look guys, look at them. They are going on they're working the tablets. So, you know, you can say what you want to. It's a supplement. It's a feeding supplement. But it does have thymol in it. And evidently it's got enough thymol to where it's a little bit more beneficial than just a regular feeding supplement. You know, by law, I guess you can't really say it's a mite treatment because it's a feeding supplement. But it does kill a few mites. Which is good. That's a good thing. Let me throw this bucket back on here. That now is kind of leaking. Put that right back. I leaked some out over there. And I haven't cleaned this bottom board out, so it's probably not going to be too good of a example. Well, look, they're cleaning the frames that I dropped in there. And let's see what we can find. Bees. Look, drowned bees. Probably robber bees trying to get in from the other day. I really feel like, let me see if I'll bring this out here. There's lots of beetles. I feel like we cleaned this colony up pretty well since there was no brood in here. I'm not seeing many mites in here anymore. Not like that first video. So, I mean, you relieve those stressors and the whole demeanor of the colony changes. Whole demeanor changes. So, I'm pretty happy with that, guys. You know, nobody has ever said don't do your mite treatments. I don't know if these other ones, they've got tablets on them too. I don't know if they're nice or not, guys. To be honest with you, there's a little bit of like robbing activity trying to go on today, and maybe it's not a good idea to pop this open, but we will. We will. This one, I mean, there's the tablet. They've actually got it welded down, and they're not doesn't look as nice as the other ones. But this was that nuke that was here that I moved from a 6 frame into a 10 frame. So they're kind of challenged at the moment. And you notice there's no feed on this colony. So I should probably throw that feed from this colony over to this colony and see what they do. But they are a little bit, so we're going to probably shift some of those things around. But they look, they're looking pretty good, guys. Bees looking nice. We'll just close them up. Ugh. And look at these girls drowning themselves in here in this feeder. Nope. There's actually, what are they doing? This is, I hate this thing. Hate is a strong word, but I hate this ring. And I actually don't have any liquid feed on these either, so they're only getting what they're foraging. And this was another nuke, but you see the is like tore up. But it was a shim I could grab quick. We'll just kind of close that one up. And let's see what's happening over here. So, does this look familiar? That's the 6 frame. It's there's some dead bees in there. So I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, there's some bees in there, a little bit. Let them go. I don't know if you can see. Sorry. They're small. That's a small colony. This is also the one that I took the frame of brood out of. So they appear to be doing okay for what they are. And it's been kind of cold, so we'll let them do their thing, clean themselves up. These bees are kind of hot still. Last time I tried to check them, so we'll leave them alone. Got a bunch of bees flying. There's the feeder there. Feeder top. And all these feed jars are empty here. Haven't been in this one in a minute. Come on, ladies, in the house. They might be mean. I don't know. They might be hot. Not trying to heat them up. Some beetles. Think they've got things squared away in here? Don't know. I know there's some beetles in there that they need to push down, like that one. But look, they got this thing seamed up. Totally. Let's see what we got over here. Propolised. They got this thing. There's a beetle. But yeah, this is not a very big colony right here at all. Golly. There's some brood. It is all up top. What are y'all doing up here? Get downstairs. Bunch of fuzzies. You think? Slab brood. Yeah, they appear to be doing something. I'm just gonna put this in here. Yep, I know you're gonna say it's winter time. I ought not be doing this. Probably not. Canada probably shouldn't do this. But we're gonna flip that frame around. I'm not gonna really go in the bottom of this one. But we're gonna go ahead and put that back over here. And just throw the lid back on it. But, you know, those mean bees, those terribly mean bees I was having don't seem to be too terribly mean at the moment. This one, well, there's a dead bee with pollen on it. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's heavy. They're not even taking this at the moment. Sealing it up. Look at that. They are sealing this thing flat up, y'all. Except for right there where they got to get to the feed. But they are totally waxing in between the frames. That's crazy. I've never used these foamies, as they call them, right? The Reflectex, but look at that. They've totally waxed in between the frames. And eating through there. Think they know what they're doing? I bet you they do. We're just going to put that back. Pretty interesting. Let me throw a jar on this thing. I'm gonna throw this jar over here. And I'm gonna take this feed bucket that I just took off, and I'm gonna drop this on this big girl here. Just move the feed bucket, swap it around. I think they got a lot in there. This was a this colony here looks like they're trying to get robbed out. That's what they're trying to. Let's see here. Plenty of beetles and sludge in the bottom. Let's see what it looks like. I know, girls, you don't like that, but you know, you're flying back to the front, so it's all good. All right. This one's a little bit smaller. And look, they're eating that tablet down. So hopefully they get to some work here. I think they're doing what they can. Guys, I can't hardly read your messages there, so I apologize, but they appear to be doing decent. I'm not seeing any beetles in here, so that's a good sign. All right, girl, you got to go back in. Go back in. I don't want to crush you there. Here we go. So we're not going to break into too many of these. I'm just trying to check a few things. And well, that's sticking out too far. That should have been in there. This one, I put another box on. And yep, they got feed in there. Trying to see if they're moving up. Not really. Not really moving up. They appear to be working pretty good over here. What do we got? What's up, Bob, in the sun here? They look pretty good. They're busy. They're bringing in feed from outside. That bucket's still pretty full. Who knows? These girls were pretty feisty before. Let's take the feed bucket off and see what we got. Sorry. Beetles. Look at all the beetles, guys. Look at them. And we still got beetles. Beetles, more. Look, wax moth. Right on top of the colony. It's like, really? I know you got plenty of bees. They're just sealing them up in the top. Look at the, I think that's wax moth eggs right in there. All these little black specks. Hopefully they clean all that out. See them? Wax moths. But yeah, they don't look too pissed right now, right there. Haven't been down in this one. Really, if I break it open, I don't know how pissed they'll be, but I know they got some weight on them, so we're probably gonna just leave them. They got feed. This stuff right here, trying to get that out. But all right, sorry guys. I know y'all are probably getting upset with me moving all this stuff around, but that's the they're kind of looking pretty good right now, guys. And some of them are probably a bit hotter than other ones. And I got my guys from work are doing my insulation today, so I don't want to get them all riled up with them coming over here. But this hive was pretty hot before. They're not worried about me coming in and out of here right now. This one was really hot. What do we got? We got bees down there. Hey, ladies. So I have to say it again. Right now, guys, I feel like these bees look better. Hold on. Can't get my screen to flip around. So these bees right now are looking better than I believe my bees have ever looked at this point in the season. Of course, I got 15 gallons of feed out here today. And got 15 gallons of open feed out. I put 10 over here and 5 over there. So they're going at it. So we got, look at them. They're all lined up on the walls. So the bees are looking good, guys. Can't complain about them at all. As far as my syrup tote, trying to get that done. We are that much left in the bottom that I got to drain out, but I have been draining out. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pails over there and 8 pails over there. So I got 18 pailed up already. Trying to get that out for before we go down to Mississippi. So we will be in Biloxi for the Mississippi State Beekeepers Conference on the 3rd and 4th of November. I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys that can make it over there. And company, that would be great. Bruce works at the hospital. Yeah, it's in the 60s here today. It's not too cold, not too warm. Bob does have a tripod. You just don't use it. I've actually got 2 tripods. Hold on. I've got 2 tripods. I just don't use it. Let me see. My wife's cooking. What you cooking? I'm live.
Roast.
Cooking roast?
Yeah, but not the Mississippi one that bothers your tummy.
Hold on, guys.
I'm gonna
Taking my
make
gloves off.
regular roast
But, whew,
and macaroni and cheese.
for that it's cool outside. Say hi, Mom. my mama. But, just coming in the office now, so I can maybe read some of y'all's texts. I see a lot of Hive Life chatter on there. Let's see, live chat. $51. Let's see. You guys are talking about how to use Hive Live. Yeah, I've been popping in and out, man. I just moved inside, so yeah. I just thought you guys would want to see that colony. The first one was the main one, guys. That the one that started all the all of the discussion about mite treatments and scientific studies and all the other stuff. All I know is what I see in my colony, and that colony has, in the last month, doubled in size. And not only that, but it's just like she wasn't laying at all, and then she just kicked around and laid the whole thing up, and now doubled in size. And they look real good, so I'm happy with that. They actually did better than some of the ones that I have in the colony that are smaller. So it was a pretty interesting turnaround. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch base, tell everyone hey, and do a little bit of live to get y'all caught up with that one colony. And Bruce and the guys are over on Stream Team tonight with Bob Binney, so check them out, and we'll talk to you guys again soon. Have a good day. Bye.